Warning. This video and videos alike may cause you to spend excessive amounts of money on physical media. I and this channel are not responsible for your irresponsible spending.
It's only $1.25.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? Yes, this is the one. This is the one you've been waiting for. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I've gotten complaints. I've gotten some complaints. I gotten some. Yes, you went to the Dollar Tree and it's just, you're picking up stuff that we've already seen before. We've already picked up. Listen, I like I said, my Dollar Tree has my local Dollar Tree has 3 sections, and in those 3 sections they have not updated anything since I think right after Christmas. I mean, literally, they had so many DVDs that have not gone anywhere. Okay, I guess they can't unload 4,000 copies of JJ Jet Plane. Okay, I guess that's not a thing. I don't know, but they've been sitting there. And Elvis, Kid Geronimo, or Kid whatever. Listen, these things have been sitting there forever. But I went to my local Dollar Tree just because we were going to buy something. I think my daughter wanted to make something, whatever, and I was like, let's go to the Dollar. She wanted gummy bears. That's what she wanted. She wanted boxes of bags of gummy bears, because she was going to make some kind of gummy bear saturated vodka, something or whatever. Listen, I'm not a drinker, but she just turned 21, so now she's experimenting with some kind of things or whatever. But she wanted to buy herself some gummy bears. So I'm like, okay, what's a better place to go buy gummy bears than the $1.25 tree? Okay, that's where I would go to buy my gummy bears. I can't think of another place to go buy gummy bears. So that's where we went. And when we went in, she started showing me some stuff, and all of a sudden my wife starts screaming. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating. Talking loudly, okay? But literally, I'm in like the book section with my daughter, like where they have like the kids stuff and the what's the word I'm looking for? Because my daughter teaches preschool too, so she was like, Dad, look at this, and she's having a conversation with me about this thing to make a bulletin board for the preschool and whatever. And my wife's like, she's like, we're talking down the hall, like she's down a little bit. She's like, hey, and I'm like, what? She's like, doing one of these things. Like, she's going like, and I'm like, I didn't want to be rude to my daughter, but because my daughter was such an intensive conversation with me about what was going on. But my wife's like, I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, Blu-rays. I'm like, what? She was so far away, I couldn't really understand what she was saying. Okay, but then I kind of got it, because we walked by the first initial section together, and I looked at my wife. I said, "See, same stuff. They didn't get nothing new again. Whatever, you know." And then she kept walking because she went to go get the stuff that she needed to get from like the market section. And she walked by the other section where they had the Blu-ray, and she started losing her mind. So I'm like, okay. My daughter showed me the thing. I tried to be as calm as possible, but there was other people in this. There was them people, the flipper people. They were there shopping. Yeah, they were there, be flipping. Okay, there was a guy with a tank top, furry, hairy guy with a hairy chest. Man, because he was over in another section, and the wife's like, that's why she wanted me to get over there, because he was over in that first section. She's like, get over here quick before Mr. Hairy Chest guy comes over and starts grabbing everything so he can go flip it, because he had already had a carriage full of the junk that wasn't selling, that's been sitting there for a long time. So I knew there's no way this guy's buying 5 copies of this and 6 copies of that. You can always tell the flipper, because there's no way you need, unless everybody on his Christmas list this year is going to get a copy of JJ Jet Plane, or a copy of Kid Dynamite or whatever, or Kid Callahan or whatever it is by Elvis or whatever. There's no way that this guy needs 5 to 10 copies of the same movie, okay? He's going to buy them, he's going to go on eBay, and he's going to flip them, okay? So I finished with my daughter. We go over there, and I got some stuff, and I'm going to get right. There's a lot in here, okay? And I would have to say this is probably the biggest Blu-ray haul that I've done in a while. Now listen, I am going to what'd you do? Snag a bag? Snag an extra bag and everything. I'm gonna break this up into a couple of videos, okay? A couple of videos. I'll do them back to back, or whatever, because I got more. There's more. There's another store and another pile of videos, okay? This is the other store. This is store number 1. This is store number 2. So I'm gonna call these videos, I guess, Dollar Tree Haul Store 1, Dollar Tree Haul Store 2, something like that. It's gonna be something you'll know. I did it last time with the when I went to go hunt for the Dollar Tree stuff and the thrifting stuff, and I had so much that I had to break it up into 2 videos. I'm not gonna sit here for 2 hours. You'll get bored, and that'll be a situation. I'd rather have you come back again tomorrow and come visit me again, because I'm gonna miss you, and you're gonna miss me. We're gonna miss each other. It's gonna be gonna miss thing. Gonna be like, that silly guy. I hope he posts tomorrow. I hope he can get the editing thing done so you can post tomorrow, so I can see what else he got at the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to make this. Like I said, I want you guys to see what's out there. Some of this stuff I've already seen you guys pick up on YouTube, so I know you're gonna hit me with the, I already got that. It's been out for a while. I've seen it or whatever. Yeah, it might have been at yours, but I'm telling you, we went to 2 Dollar Trees, and for some reason, my 2 local Dollar Trees, I really think they've been sitting on cases and not wanting to put them out, because it has been literally no room. Some of this stuff my wife found on top of, like, where they have, like, the plugs and the adapters, plugs, light bulbs, that's actually what she found, some boxes up there, and she found like 2 or 3 things over there. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. Number one, I've been on the hunt ever since I watched a couple of people's YouTube videos for the 2 Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies that I did not own in my collection. One was Rampage, and the other one I think was, I want to say Cliffhanger, but it wasn't Cliffhanger. He's like hanging from a cliff or whatever. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's not even in English, the version that they have at the Dollar Tree, but I've been wanting to get it. It's not Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger is, Cliffhanger is Sylvester Stallone. I know it was, number 1 was Rampage, the one after the video game with the monkey, and, but the other one was, can't remember it, but I couldn't find it anyway. That one I could not find. I'm going to have to put a picture open. It's going to be a thing. Let's see what's in the bag. Are you ready? Are you ready? And I'll do it as random. And these are all, actually, not all. They're not all Blu-rays, okay? If I remembered that usually, I've been telling you guys, I've been not wanting to buy DVDs, because then what happens is I go to upgrade them. And if I like them so much, I upgrade them. But some of these DVDs that I saw don't look like they're going to have an upgrade. I don't think that these are going to be upgrade possible. I think that they're going to be like DVDs and movies, whoever, that time forgot. And there may be a Blu-ray available of each one, but they're like compilation DVDs. That makes sense. Has like more than one movie on it. So I was like, okay, well, they'll probably sell like the movies individually, but they're probably not going to sell the 3-pack or the 5-pack or whatever the pack is that I ended up getting. And to me, the movies, I don't know if they were that great, but it was definitely worth $1.25 plus tax. So thank you, $1.25 plus tax Tree. Are you ready? Here we go. First one, Mark Wahlberg in The Gambler. Why? It's got Mark Wahlberg in it. My wife likes Mark Wahlberg, and literally the guy on the other side there, is that him? Let me see. They got to put Mark Wahlberg, John Goodman. Yeah, there's a bald John Goodman. I was like, Mark Wahlberg, bald John Goodman, The Gambler. I'm sure it's not the one with the wow, I was gonna say Willie Nelson. It's not Willie Nelson. It's Kenny Rogers. Yeah, I'm sure it's not. Maybe it's a remake. Maybe it's Kenny Rogers' remake of The Gambler. I don't know, but the wife's a big Mark Wahlberg fan. I like me some John Goodman, so I was like, The Gambler. Yeah, okay, there's one. The Gambler. Okay. Next one, slipcover. I was happy to see the slipcover. I don't know what this movie is at all, but it's got that guy in it from This Is the End, the funny guy. You know, the funny guy that wakes up in the bathtub or whatever, and then he eats all that food before he wakes up. He's up and he's eating all the food. This one's called Arizona. I don't know anything about this movie. I know that it has a slipcover on it, and I know it's got that funny guy on it. The funny guy got a name? Danny McBride. Yeah, Danny McBride, the funny guy. Okay, from This Is the End. I saw the cover. I've never seen the movie before. I've never even heard about the movie before. I figured, check out. It says it's a violent doc comedy done right. I like me some violent doc comedy done right. They said the Cable Guy was a doc comedy. I guess maybe that one wasn't done right. I don't know. I really enjoyed the Cable Guy too, but yeah, I'm down with this. If this is a hit, you can't listen. I want an open forum here, my friends. If you Dollar Tree hunters that have already gone out and bought these stuff and you've seen it or you've watched it, comment below, because I need to know what I need to watch first. I need to know what I need to just stick in the closet and forget about and say, hey, I'm never gonna watch it again. Never gonna watch it to begin with, and then I need you to tell me, don't watch that, or maybe I should watch it because you guys really like those movies that suck videos that I make. So we'll see. Next one, Friday Night Lights. Yes, why did I buy this? Billy Bob Thornton. That's why I bought it. I'm not a sports guy. Never have been a sports guy. But Billy Bob Thornton, Friday Night Lights. I like me some Billy Bob Thornton. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm talking about, Billy Bob Thornton? Yeah, from Swing Blade. Yeah, and a bunch of other things. Is he a director, producer, Bad Santa? He did a whole bunch of stuff. I like Billy Bob Thornton. I always have liked Billy Bob Thornton. But yeah, this is a football movie. My son's gonna play football again this year. I figured, why not? Okay, for $1.25, why not? And then Shaft. Yeah. Shut your mouth. Okay, shut your mouth. Yeah, Shaft, starring Samuel Jackson. And like I told you before, anything that has Samuel L. Jackson in it, I buy. I will watch this guy do anything. I don't care. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. Samuel Jackson rings the doorbell at my house, says, listen, Mr. Guy over there, Mr. Movie Guy, I need to come in. I need to use your bathroom. I am going to insist that I watch him go and take a dump, okay? Because I will watch anything Samuel L. Jackson does. If he comes in my house, he goes in my refrigerator, drinks all my soda, drinks all my ice, and then he goes in my bathroom, takes a dump, pets my cat. Whatever he goes and does, I'm gonna watch him do it because he's Samuel L. Jackson. And you can't not love Samuel L. Jackson, man. Right now when I'm talking about Samuel L. Jackson, I'm thinking about him doing the Samuel L. Jackson dance in what was that movie? Was it Jungle Fever?
I'm a crackhead. Ow.
Jungle Fever? You got Jungle Fever. Doesn't he play like the brother in Jungle Fever? I want to say he plays the brother in I want to say that's him. And he plays like a crackhead, and he does his dance I'm doing the dance for Mama. I'm doing the dance for Mama. Is it Jungle Fever? It's one of them Spike Lee movies. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I was thinking it was Jungle Fever, but now I'm thinking about it. It could have been something. It could have been something else. But it was definitely a Spike Lee movie. I think it was definitely. But Shaft, yes, he plays Shaft, and I was happy to see that here. Actually, I was happy to see it. It seems like a different cover from what I remember having it on. I think VHS. And I've never seen it. I owned it on VHS, or I don't own it on DVD, so I owned it on VHS, but I never watched it. I never watched it when it was available on VHS, and I'm gonna watch me some Samuel L. Jackson and Shaft. And then this one was a long shot. This is a DVD. A long shot. You want to find out what the title is. This is a season 2. I don't own season 1. Usually I don't do that. Usually I say if there's no season 1. Should I come up with a funny little name? Like I know my that funny guy. You know how funny the funny YouTube guy. He goes what's he say? No EMI, no buy, no DMI, no buy. It's like a little funny thing he says about the back of a Blu-ray player or a DVD player. What the little plugs in the back of the thing. If it doesn't have is it UMI, EMI, DMI, whatever it is. He says that cute little thing. He's like, no EMI, no buy. And then his friend goes, yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy it. And we don't have remote control. I'm not gonna buy it. Listen, whatever. So usually I don't. Usually my thing is I don't buy seasons 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unless I own season 1. So maybe it should be no season 1, I'm all done. Maybe that could be my cute little saying. I could say no season 1, all done. You know what I mean? Or no season 1, no fun. Or no season 1, I don't know. No pun. I don't know. But I saw this and I was like, maybe this is something that I might want to watch. And maybe season 1 was. Maybe I don't necessarily need season 1 in order to enjoy this show. And it's The Ride of a Lifetime, Jockeys Season 2. This is an Animal Planet release on DVD. And I love me some reality films or reality TV shows. And what I got from this is a reality TV show about jockeys, horse riding jockeys, and 2-disc set. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have very rarely ever missed on like a stuff like this. Like I got like something preppers or whatever. I think it's like a prepper show or whatever. Where they think that like there might be a bomb or whatever, and they're prepping for the end of the world and everything. I will binge watch that from beginning to end. I run into a lot of occasions where I run into like shows like this. Like America's Next Top Model, like I'll pick up the series or whatever, seasons, and I will binge. I will get so addicted. I'll a whole night. I won't. Wife will come up the next morning and the sun's coming up and I'm still sitting there and I'm like, jockeys. Oh, this is interesting. You know what I mean? I just felt like this was gonna be one of the yeah. That's what this is. This is a documentary. Well, not documentary. It's a reality TV show about jockeys and not like I'm a big horse fanatic or a big horse fan or a fan of horse racing, but maybe this has something like a little. Like, I'll tell you right now, Little People, Big World, or Little Women, L.A., or I'm talking stuff like that. Even Jersey Shore and stuff. Listen, I will binge watch that stuff right from beginning to end, and I'm thinking maybe this might be a thing. Yeah, it was DVD. It was season 2, and yeah, I couldn't pass. Rampage. Yeah, it showed. The wife. Listen, the wife came running around the corner with this. Okay, I was still in the same section, still hunting. There's a whole bunch of video footage going on over here. I don't know if it's going on over here yet or already went on over here yet. It all depends on how I edit this thing there. But I decided to thumb through everything. DVDs, Blu-rays. I was like, you know what? My followers, my subscribers keep telling me that there's some good stuff out there, even on DVD, that I shouldn't be passing up on. I'm going to go through every single box. That's what I did. We spent over an hour there, and I went through every single box and thumbed through every single thing. And she came from around the corner, and these were on top of the socks or something like that. There was 2 boxes randomly put on top of the sock section at this Dollar Tree, and she was like, isn't this one of the ones that you want? I'm like, yeah, this is the one I want, and it says Rampage right on it. It's not even the one that's in a different language, and I've never seen this. This is a rock movie that I've never seen. I was that guy at Chuck E. Cheese or Big Top when I was a kid, man. Big Top took all, I think it was Chuck E. Cheese, and then Chuck E. Cheese became Big Top. And I Rampage was my game, man. Climbing up that building and punching the walls, and then you grab the toaster, and then you get electrocuted and you fall down, or the girl gets out of the shower and she's like, ah, and you grab her and you gobble her up and everything. That's what I'm pretty sure this is what it's after. This one is a definite I'm gonna put in and watch. And you're probably all saying I watched it. It wasn't that great, my friend. It wasn't that good or whatever. And then maybe it'll be one of them movies where I talk about movies that suck. I don't know, but I've been actually looking forward to this. I wanted to see this in the movie theater. That's how much I'm excited about that title. And then here comes, okay, this one floored me. Now, I want to buy it on Blu-ray, but it's one of these burn-on-demand Blu-rays that is only available on Amazon. And I'm dead set against buying these burn-on-demands, because to me, a burn-on-demand is literally, I mean, I buy Blu-rays and DVDs, and sometimes I download stuff and I burn stuff, okay, legally, okay, but I'm saying for like family videos and stuff like that, and it's just burn on demand it doesn't seem to me like it's like the real deal. It's like not a real thing, you know what I mean? It's like a bootleg. To me it feels like a bootleg, and they do not have this movie available on a legit regular pressing Blu-ray made by a factory. If you go on Amazon right now, you can see this. You can check this out right now. It's a burn on demand. Now, I hear it's not that great, because this is the thing. Before I even show it to you, I'm going to say 2 words, and you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about here if you are a fan of horror movies. If you're a fan of newer horror movies and these new characters, okay? I'm not talking about a Freddy, a Jason, Leatherface, Chucky. I'm not talking about those people, Michael Myers. I'm talking about our newer characters, okay? Our newer horror icons out there. And the 2 words I'm going to say is Art. Well, that's 3 words, actually. Art the Clown, okay? When I say Art the Clown, what do you think of? You think of Terrifier. Yeah, the movie Terrifier. Okay, but before he did Terrifier, he did a movie called Hallows Eve, okay? Or All Hallows? Okay, All Hallows Eve, okay? It was like I got it in a double pack Blu-ray set. It was All Hallows Eve and something else. And he had like a little bit part, it was almost like a creep show type situation where it's like little shows, like little whatever. And that's when Art the Clown was introduced, was in All Hallows Eve. And then he was so popular in All Hallows Eve, they decided to give him his own movie called Terrifier. And I hear there's going to be a Terrifier too. Now Art the Clown has become huge since then. I mean, they got toys of him. They got life-size standees of him. I mean, people, T-shirts. He's a big thing now. But I own All Hallows Eve, and I own Terrifier on Blu-ray, and I wanted to get All Hallows Eve 2. But they did not have legit, it's a burn on demand. But over at the $1.25 tree, made by RJL, All Hallows Eve 2 on DVD. Now, first, let me say, yeah, it's a DVD. I'm not happy with that. I prefer the Blu-ray. But this is at least a legit release, okay? It's a legit release for right now. I'm assuming eventually they're gonna do the Blu-ray. But reading the reviews on this, there is no Art the Clown in it. I think, matter of fact, the bunch of reviews on Amazon were, "Where's the clown? Where's Art the Clown? Where is he? Why is he not in this sequel?" Okay, so he's not in this, so this kind of makes it insignificant to the Art the Clown fans. But if you are a completist and you got All Hallows Eve, of course you want to have All Hallows Eve 2. And I actually hear that this is actually really good, but it's also supposedly set up like in a Creepshow fashion, where it's like or Tales from the Hood, or one of those things where it's like individual episodes of different kinds of things, or Body Bags, those great movies there. So I was like, you know what? There was one copy in a box, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting it just to watch it. And I'm gonna tell you, I have a strange feeling that if I do enjoy it, it's gonna break me to have to buy that burn on demand thing that I don't want to buy, but that there's no other way to get it. And supposedly, according to Amazon, it is an official burn on demand. I just don't understand the official burn on demand. It's almost like the company doesn't believe in its product. So they're like, okay, we'll give the rights to Amazon, and if they can sell enough, then we'll burn on demand it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have a little hard time. Next one, The Case for Christ. Jesus movie. The true story based on a worldwide best-selling book. Cinescore, Pureflix. Yeah, if it's made by Pureflix, it's definitely a I don't like to say religious movie, okay? Because I don't necessarily believe in a religion, okay? And I know we're not supposed to talk about religion and stuff like that. I believe in a relationship, okay? I believe in a relationship, okay? If whatever you guys believe in is fine with me. You believe in whatever you want to believe in, but I have a relationship, okay? I don't have a so-called religion. Like I don't like to be labeled as something or whatever, or have that label that have people judge me or whatever. I have a relationship, okay? So I mean, hate me if you hate me, don't hate me if you don't, agree with me if you want to agree with me, whatever. But for a long time, I would go to church and stuff, and it would be like one long murmur and very confusing. I never learned anything, and then I went to go do something else, and it made more sense, and then I believed in that there's a relationship. You gotta have a relationship, okay? If you want to have a good friend, okay, you gotta have a relationship with that friend. You gotta have conversations with that friend. So yeah, and commonly throughout the course of my day, I'll have a relationship with my good friend, okay? And that's what I believe in. So I was like, I'm all about the Case for Christ, okay? I'm all about that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, I do love me some Jesus movies or something. I wasn't, a lot of people really boast about The Passion and stuff like that, but I like The Last Temptation of Christ. I thought was really good. If you want to talk about movies that have to do with Christianity or Christ or God or whatever, but there's been a lot of them, like I Believe, one with the guy, I think is We Believe, the one with the guy from the kid from Goonies. That was a good one. Like all these listen, sometimes it's good for you to watch an inspirational movie, and I'm hoping that that's an inspirational movie, because sometimes you need a little inspiration. Sometimes movies don't always have to be all about the blood, gore, and violence. As much as I really enjoy the blood, gore, and violence, sometimes I need to be inspired. Sometimes I'm having a bad day, and the last thing I need to see is somebody getting their head chopped off. You know what I mean? Anyway, and speaking of heads getting chopped off, Assassination Nation. Assassination Nation, starring the Mean Girls Meet the Purge. I didn't read that before, but I'm this is another one. I think I'm gonna be all over this one. This is a Universal, actually. So, anybody that I know in this, you asked for it, America. Assassination Nation. I'm gonna watch this. Is that the girl from American Pie? Looks like the American Pie girl. Bunch of names that I don't really Holly Lee ain't no with Bill. No, see, I don't recognize the names of anybody in this movie, but Assassination. I'm kind of excited about this one. I'm kind of excited about. I'm gonna. That's a watch. That's a definite. I'm gonna put it in. That's not gonna go get thrown in the closet. And then I got two DVDs, and these are the ones I was talking about prior in the beginning of this video that I don't think are ever gonna get a Blu-ray release in this kind of crammed, like multiple format thing. Though maybe there is. Maybe it's already out. You gotta be like, hey, stupid. I always kick that thing over. Maybe there is already a Blu-ray release, but I done missed it or whatever. First one I got excited because I just saw this, and I was like, okay, who is not gonna buy a Scream Factory anything at the $1.25 plus tax tree? Okay, and this is Chill Vision. They're calling this one Chilling Vision's 5 Senses of Fear, and it's actually 3 movies, Terror times 3, and you're getting okay, I'm gonna hold it like this because I can read the back here. Remains, Dead Souls, and Chilling Visions, 5 Senses of Fear. From the people that brought you Steve Niles' Remains of the Dead Souls. Okay. So I get what's going on here. So these 3 movies were all created or written or directed or whatever by all the same guy, and they put them all on one video. It's an official Scream Factory, okay, and it's at the $1.25 plus tax tree, and that's why I bought it. I mean, I don't know anything about any of these movies, The Remains, Dead Souls, or Chilling Visions, but I will definitely watch anything that's Scream. Kind of like watching Samuel take a dump. Anything Scream Factory puts out, I will watch. Okay, I watch anything that Scream Factory / Shout Factory releases. I am an endorser, a promoter, an excited person about Scream Factory. Listen, some people complain about Scream Factory and some of the things that they do. Okay, I wasn't too gung ho about this whole is it Friday? No, Halloween 6, 7, and 8. 3-pack box set thing there, but I'll tell you right now, I pre-ordered it. I hopped on that pre-order bandwagon the first day it dropped. Why, you ask? Because it's Scream Factory, because it's Halloween, because it's Michael Myers, because supposedly there's no other way you can get it at this point in time. And 2 years from now, are they going to release a super duper deluxe edition box set from Scream Factory or whatever it is with the Rob Zombie movies in it down the road? Probably. Is it going to come in a big box? Maybe it will come in Michael Myers' head. Okay, that's what might come out, is a box set with all of the movies built into Michael Myers' head. And it'll probably be about $500, $600, $700, and people are gonna be like, it's gonna drop, and everybody's gonna own all of those 4Ks of all of 1 through, and they're probably gonna release. What I heard was that that Scream Factory does not own the rights to Rob Zombie's 2 movies right now. The last 2 Halloweens, Halloween and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I heard that they don't own the rights. That's what I heard. But I'll tell you right now, man, they drop a gigantic Michael Myers head out on their website for like $700, $800, or $400, or $500, whatever it is, with every single thing that I already own on 4K, Blu-ray, and let's say they throw 1 bonus disc in there. This guy right here, this clown, okay, this guy is going to spend the money. And you know what? Most of you are going to spend the money too. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. You are going to... You are a Halloween fan. You are a Michael Myers fan. You are a Scream Factory fan. You're a fan of box sets and the way that they introduce box sets. You're going to buy it. And these companies, they know it. And you can stand there. Listen, I've stood there and I've complained and I've said, I'm going to boycott it. No, there's no way. I'm not buying that 3-disc box set. Because personally, I don't really care about H2O, and I don't really care about what is it? I'm thinking of, is it H2O and starts with sometimes I draw a blank. I'm sorry. It's the one that came out after H2O. I liked H2O, the one with Josh Hartnett, and the one after it with Busta Rhymes. That's the one I'm talking about. I believe it was Busta Rhymes in it. Was it Revisited or Reunited or Revenged or Raged? I don't know. Something happened to him at the end or whatever. That one wasn't that great, but you know what? It still has a place in the Halloween franchise. And they're giving you 2 versions, supposedly, of the number 6 with some kind of director's cut, special cut, or whatever it is. And I eat that stuff for breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, midnight snack, 2 o'clock in the morning. Listen, you give me a 4K Blu-ray, DVD, whatever it is, with the director's cut, bonus movie, with the movie. Listen, I will watch the original movie theatrical. I will watch the director's cut, the way the directors wanted to do it. And then if there's like a super duper cut of the movie, they did this with Dawn of the Dead. I watched every version. Listen, it's Dawn. Yeah, it was Dawn of the Dead, right? Dawn of the Dead. Listen, I will watch any version of. I love when they add the extra stuff to it. So yes, I pre-ordered that Halloween box set. I'm not big on the box itself, the box set, but I wanted the 3 movies. And they're saying that they're not going to sell them individually. That's what they're saying. You're not going to be able to go to your local Walmart or Best Buy and buy the individual. That's what they're saying, okay? Now, I know some of you people are going to comment below, and yeah, you'll be able to buy them later on down the road. Yes, you probably will. I'm probably really, really stupid. But you know what? I got to tell you right now, since it's the number 1, if you go on Amazon right now, it's the number 1 Amazon choice. And according to the Scream Factory thing, they're already selling tons and tons of copies. I'm not the only idiot out there. That's what I gotta say about that. I'm not the only Halloween extreme fan that bought this 3. It's not a 3. It's actually an 8-disc box set with 3 movies in it. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. So I don't feel that stupid. And yes, if they release another box set down the road, I'm probably gonna buy it just so I can get the stupid bells and whistles. Like I said, I've always tell you guys, I'm not a bells and whistles guy. But man, when it comes to horror movies, actually in particular just horror movies in general, everything else, like if a Marvel, I know Marvel came out with a suitcase that lit up and everything. I think it was Iron Man's suitcase. I don't care. I don't care about stuff. But when it's a horror movie, anything that has to do with a horror, because horror is my favorite genre. Horror movies are my hands down favorite genre. And if it's a classic horror icon like Michael Myers or Freddy or Jason or Chucky or Leatherface or any of those people, whatever it is, I don't care. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this because the companies are probably like, it's probably an alarm going off over at the old Scream Factory. Like, ding, 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 ding. We can release the super duper deluxe edition of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's gonna be in the engine part of the chainsaw. We're gonna put the same exact videos in it, but they're gonna get a chainsaw that cost me $10, and we're gonna put the videos in it, and this guy's gonna buy it. Yes, I am. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because I'm sick. I'm sick. And listen, you guys, you Bluetubers, YouTube people watching these videos, like, you sick too. You sick too. Maybe I should have edited this out and did a whole separate video. I don't know, but I got on a little bit of a rant right there. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I got one more in the box here. One more in the bag. Bag's empty. I always like to throw the bag, show you the bag is empty on this first Blu-ray DVD Dollar Tree, $1.25 plus tax tree excursion. And I got to tell you, I did get to the register, and I looked at my wife, and it came out to 40 something some odd dollars at like one of the places, and it was with the stuff that we had and everything. And I told her, I said, you know what? I said, back in the day, I would have got for like $4 extra because it's a quarter a piece. I would have been able to get 4 more movies. And she's like, yeah. But I didn't want to be that guy. You know that silly guy that's always complaining about prices and stuff like that. The movies are $1.25. I can live with $1.25. If they were $2, I can live with $2. Okay, I would have paid $2 for this. I would pay if I would have walked by a $5 bin at Walmart and this thing was sitting at the top of the $5 bin at Walmart. I would have paid $5 for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one right here, I would have paid $5 to $10 for it, depending on where I saw it, okay? Because I wanted to get it, okay? The Blu-ray, I think, is going for over $20 or close to $20, $17, something like that, okay? If I would have saw this for like $5, $7, I would have paid $5, $7 for it. The rest of the stuff, I mean, these are easily I would pay $5 a piece for this, no problem. Okay, so you're not gonna hear me complain about $1.25. Maybe I did bring it up that back in the day, it was more of like an appreciation thing. Like I was appreciating my past, and I was like, man, I appreciate back in the day when I used to be able to buy the movies here for $1, but now they're $1.25. But hey, everything be going up. Everything be going up nowadays, and that's why we're paying so much money for our Scream Factory Blu-rays. That's why we're paying so much money for our gas. That's why our electric and telephone and everything else in this world is going up. That's why we can't buy a car no more, because the cars they stuck on boats in the middle of the ocean. This world's a messed up place. So the only highlights we have in our life is watching some cool YouTube videos and having some fun with our friends, and that's what I look forward to. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the last one here. Here we go. Last one, 6 midnight movies on 2 DVDs. Now, there's no way that this is going to be released on Blu-ray. I don't think so. And I bought some stuff like this. This is made by Pop Flicks, okay? And I bought some Pop Flicks stuff before. And I'll tell you, it's a bunch of movies crammed on 2 discs, 2 DVDs. The quality is not that great. But you will put them in on a Friday, Saturday night, and you'll press play, and you'll lay down, you'll start watching. Roger Corman did this, where I think there was a Roger Corman one, who was the Pop Flicks also, and you put it in, you start watching, like, this one's pretty good, and then you might even make it to the second one, but by, like, the middle of the second one, you're fast asleep, but then you wake up 3 hours later, and it's still on. There's still another movie on. You're like, whoa, what's this one? Now there's a race car going on over here. What's this one all about? You know what I mean? And then you might even rewind back to where you were if you were that interested in the second movie. This is a thing that goes on in my life. And this is the brains that wouldn't die collection. Okay? Now in this set here, we get The Brains That Wouldn't Die, The Head, The Atomic Brain, Indestructible Man, The Amazing Transparent Man, and The Manster. Okay? Now I'm sure I've heard of The Brain That Wouldn't Die, and there probably is a Blu-ray single release. There might be Blu-ray single releases of every single one of these things. I do not know. But I would probably not buy The Brain That Wouldn't Die on Blu-ray because it just doesn't make any sense. To me, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense to me. These are, to me, like older movies that I probably should have watched when I was younger, that I never had a chance to watch when I was younger. And I'm going to put them in. I'm going to enjoy them. And I'm just looking at the times. Most of these are black and white. Black and white. Yeah, they're all black and white. Black and white, black and white, black and white, black. Yeah, these are black and white movies. Doesn't tell you the years. 57 minutes long. 1 hour long. It's over 7 hours and 17 minutes worth of movies in here. And yeah, they're black and white. So they're classics. They're classic movies. I mean, they're going to be... There's definitely going to be something... Like, this is... I think they should have thrown through like the original Blob in here or something like that. I'm picturing that would be part of this thing. I don't know why that popped out, but man, yeah, and that's my first load of Dollar Tree pickups. Do me a favor, my friends, please listen to me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified when I drop my next video. And I hope I helped you out. I hope we talked about some. Comment below. Comment below. Listen, love, hate, whatever. I care about you all. Okay, I don't care. You can knock me. You can attack me. You can say whatever you want to say. It doesn't really faze me one bit, but I enjoy the communication, okay? And I know I got a little bit off topic with that whole Halloween 3-disc release thing there, and I'm sure I put pictures of it up there and everything like that. I know a lot of YouTubers are talking about it, so after I made the initial pre-order purchase and I already paid for it, I had a little regret in my head at first, I got to tell you, because what I did is I didn't see anything on YouTube about it. I was just going through releases on Scream Factory. And then I started seeing some of my favorite YouTubers complain about the set. Complain about how they weren't going to get it. They were going to boycott it. They were dead set against it. And no. There's going to be a box set that's going to come out next year or 2 years from now. I guarantee it. Now, number one, listen, I love my YouTubers, but I don't think any of them are fortune tellers. Some of these guys, some of these guys I watch, no offense, they're like me, man. You're lucky you can remember yesterday. You know what I mean? Some of them might have done a little bit too many drugs back in the day. Some of them maybe be drinking a little bit of alcohol before they make their videos. I don't know, and I ain't there to judge because I know I pop in my pills before I make my videos. So we all got our little hang-ups. But I didn't watch any videos of what they were saying until after I pre-ordered it. And once I pre-ordered it and I started watching the videos, I had a little bit of buyer's remorse, a little regret. But then I started watching other videos, and it's kind of like to me it was like a 50-50 thing. Like some people are really excited, Some people are really confused. Some people are like, just stand by. But I'm the type of guy that I don't like to stand by. You know what I mean? It's like I already have the 5 4Ks, and I think they did an excellent job with the restoration process. Is it Resurrection? It's Resurrection, isn't it? Halloween Resurrection. I'm pretty sure. See, I remember not. It's Resurrection. Busta Rhymes one. I was happy with the restoration. I was happy with the way that they did the special features. I was happy with the fact that they added like the extra movies, like director's cut versions of the movies or the TV cuts of the movies or whatever they did with Halloween. I got no complaints. I can't complain. So yeah, I was on sale, I think $109. Regular $120, I think it is, but they having like some kind of sale the day that I went on. I think it was because it was the first day that they were selling it. So I think I paid $109, free shipping. So it was $109 flat for this box set of 3 movies, but it's 8 discs total. And yeah, you get the Blu-rays and you get the 4Ks. So you're probably saying, well, you already own the Blu-rays. So really all you're getting out of this thing is the 4Ks. And me, the funny thing with me is I'm not even a 4K guy. I'm just a completist that loves horror movies. I love the horror franchise. If you made it this far, then guaranteed you're one of my regular followers. You're one of my regular subscribers. You're one of my regular watchers. So either you're hopping on the bandwagon with me, and we're gonna go through this Halloween excursion together when we get our package in the mail from Scream Factory. Like, I wasn't even interested. I didn't care about no posters. I think I'm getting 3 posters with this thing. I don't care about the posters, okay? I got boxes and bins and little rolly tube things full of those posters. I don't put them up on the wall. I just throw them in the back of the closet, or I throw them in the basement. I throw them whatever. I don't care. It's about, to me, it's all about the art of the movie and the art of the outside of the cover art. And people weren't too happy with the cover art either, but it matched all the rest of the cover art. And then they didn't like the box set. Well, you don't like the box set? Throw the box set away and just put them all in your shelf, 1 through 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 1 through 8. Put them all on a wall and just wait patiently for your Scream Factory or Arrow Video Rob Zombie Halloweens to come out. Because that's probably what's gonna happen. And I'll buy those too. I'll figure out a way. That's what a loyal physical media fan would do. I'm sorry. We sometimes we make some smart choices. Sometimes we make some stupid choices. There's some things that I've been kicking myself for years that I passed up on. I didn't want this to be one of them. What if they don't release a super deluxe box set of this thing? Let's say they don't release it in my lifetime. Let's say I drop dead tomorrow. Okay, well, if I drop dead tomorrow, I'm not getting these Blu-rays, 4Ks or whatever. Anyways, that ain't gonna help me. But let's say I drop dead next year, the year after. I might never see this thing. Okay, so in my head, I'm like, $109, 8 discs. I mean, I'm not a math guy, but I'm like, 8 discs, $109, box set, boxes, posters. I did it. And with that said, my friends, please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's chat. Let's talk to me. Right? Comment below. Comment. Tell me if you bought them. Did you buy the Halloween box set? Did you go out? Were you one of those guys like me, first day, without even checking any research and anything or whatever, just so excited to see the completion? Or to me, that's the completion. I'm sorry. I hate to go on about this, but the Rob Zombie movies are kind of like standalones. These are the original Halloween movies, okay? So were you happy to see the completion of the franchise on 4K? I mean, maybe that was your motivation behind buying this box set. You just wanted to see the completion. Because some people don't even want to hear about that Rob Zombie stuff. They don't want to even hear about it. Even though I really enjoyed the Rob Zombie movies, okay? And yes, there is other Halloween movies that came out after the Rob Zombie movies. But I'm going to tell you, be perfectly honest with you, after I bought this 3-disc box set thing, I own them on Blu-ray. I own the Halloween, was it Halloween Kills or Halloween, what are the last two that they're over there? Yeah, Halloween and Halloween Kills, okay? I own them on Blu-ray DVD combo packs because I know I got the 4Ks coming in. There's probably going to be a super duper deluxe of those two, but I just ordered those on 4K. Just so when all the rest of these come in, I can go right in order. I can have me a big Halloween 3-day fest of just nothing but Halloween movies on 4K. I'll throw the family out of the living room because that's where the only 4K player is. But get out. I'm watching me some Halloween 4Ks for like 3 days. Leave me alone. Okay? Whew. I know I ran over on this one. I ran over time. Man, I gotta learn to shut up sometimes. And with that said, my friend, I know you. Now I'm gonna get that in the comments. You should hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later.